Hey guys, it's Carmelia Ray, celebrity matchmaker and dating coach for elite men. And today I'm going to share my tips on how to make a woman want you. All right, tip number one, you want to take initiative. Number one, women love the alpha male. No matter who you are in the world, when you can show that you take initiative, it means that you are a leader. You can make decisions and she can relax. Especially for women who are entrepreneurial, they're managing their lives. If they're single moms, they're managing the kids, they've got all these responsibilities. So if you can showcase initiative by coming up with the date ideas, by making the calls, by texting first, that means that you are showing up. And that's so sexy and attractive to any woman. Showing initiative means that you're not the kind of guy that sits back and relax. Now, there is a time and place for that, but early in the stage of dating and building attraction and how to make a woman want you, you are the kind of person that showcases leadership abilities. So definitely showcase initiative. All right, the second point is to show confidence. Now, how do you show confidence? Confidence is not being needy. It is the opposite of being confident. If you're needy, you're texting too often, you're asking her where she is and who she's with and what she's doing, like every hour. It's too much. Nobody wants to feel like they're dating their father or they're dating a jealous boyfriend. You definitely want to show confidence. Confidence means that even when you show up, it's in your posture. You have confident body language, okay? There's a way about being confident that shows that you've got it, that you don't need a woman, but that you want a woman. So that's something that I want to share, is being confident is all about your attitude and how you show up. A confident man, they stand tall, they have broad shoulders, they give direct eye contact. So that's showing confidence. Now, the third thing is being vulnerable. The way to make a woman really want you is you're not narcissistic. Any sign of narcissism, she is running for the door. Now, some women might run for you, but those are probably not the women that are ready for a real relationship. So you want to show that you have high emotional intelligence. Being vulnerable means that you're okay to express concern. You're okay to express the fact that you have feelings. You cry sometimes. In fact, you probably get bonus points by telling her moments or things that you can relate to. You know what? Your pain can also be your passion. And pain creates passion when you share that and there's something relatable. So vulnerability, guys, don't be scared to show that. It's actually very attractive to women to know that their guy is vulnerable and that you are not creating this facade that you don't need them or that you don't have feelings, okay? So that's something that you can bond on. Another way to make a woman want you is to be present. I cannot tell you how many of my matchmaking clients get really upset when they're on a date and the feedback is, oh my God, he was looking at his phone. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking at the server or the waitress or looked like he was off to space. So being present is so important. Signs of being present is that your technology is away, that you're nodding your head, that you're giving great eye contact, that you're showing that you actually care about the conversation. So being present is so key in making a woman want you, especially when we're here during the pandemic. So when you're on a Zoom call or you're on a real date, make sure you put away all distractions. Your technology is put away. There isn't music in the background. There aren't kids running around. Make sure you've taken care of all those details so that all eyes and focus is on the woman in front of you and she feels heard. Most times, everybody, man or woman, women especially, remember how you made them feel. That's what builds a ton of attraction. Now, as well as being present means you've got to be a good listener. Now, how do you become a good listener? A, you put away all the distractions, right? You are paying attention, but you're listening. So how can you showcase your listening? somewhere in the conversation, you can actually say back the things that she said maybe earlier on in the conversation. Maybe she shared a story with you, or she said the name of her dog, and her dog's name is, I don't know, Peanut. And somewhere in the conversation, you're like, oh, like Peanut, how is Peanut? Oh my God, he remembered that. Or if you send her a gift, or you send her Uber Eats because you remember she said she loves sushi, and all of a sudden, boom, there's sushi at her door. Oh my God, he was actually paying attention and he was listening. So signs that you are listening goes so long for a woman because we often don't feel heard. So that's how you can make a woman want you. Now, the other thing is to showcase that you are passionate and that you are up to stuff. If you want to share your goals with a woman, first of all, that's something that she can stand beside or behind. Like they say, behind every great man is an equally great woman. I don't know about, I'm not a feminist, but I'm mindful that nobody's behind someone, right? Whether they're beside you, behind you, whatever you want to say. If you are on your path, that is so sexy to a woman that you have a passion and that you share that with her, okay? Maybe you work 9 to 5 and maybe you don't really like your job. That's okay, but what are you doing about that? What are you doing in your off time? What lights you up? What makes you happy? How are you doing good in the world? If you can showcase that you have a heart of gold and that you actually aspire to do more and better in the world, that is something that all women find extremely attractive. And finally, how to really make a woman want you is to learn how to be a masterful flirt, learn how to compliment, and learn to speak her love language. Okay, I'm gonna say this a lot, guys, but if you do not know what I'm talking about and love language sounds like Chinese to you, you definitely wanna know what your love language is, and you gotta know what hers is. That way, the more you speak to her love language, let's say, first of all, I'll just briefly explain them, and you're gonna find them a lot in my videos, so it might seem like, I don't know what this is already, but it's a great reminder. It's words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, physical touch, or acts of service. So mine is acts of service and quality time. So how do I feel loved and appreciated? I want my partner to spend time with me. I want my partner to do nice things for me. Whereas my partner wants to hear it. He's a words of affirmation. So he wants to hear how great he is, how much I love him, how much I appreciate him. I'm more an actions person. So if you know the person you're dating or your partner's love language, oh my goodness, if you can speak more to that, she is going to want you. The first and biggest sex organ is in your brain. So when you can create that chemistry and text her the right message, talk to her, let her know how much you appreciate her, compliment and flatter her. These are unsolicited flatteries, guys, and these are unsolicited, random acts of kindness or whatever it is to let her know you are thinking about her. Oh my goodness, it is like the hottest drug on the planet. She is gonna not stop thinking about you because you are showing how much she's top of mind. So those are some of my secrets that I've learned along the way of how to make a woman want you. Try those on, let me know how it goes. And if you want more secrets or to be part of my database, the link is in the bio. We'll see you next week as we talk more about how to attract your perfect partner.